Okay, time to send it. Well, that's too bad. Here's our second shot on this sixth hole. This one from the sand might be short. All right, and that one will indeed just barely get into this first cut. Sweet. He's putting this next one for birdie. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Oh. All right, they've left quite a bit of meat on this bone. Let's see if they can get this into the hole. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. This one's about 25 feet out. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. One of the other competitors has voted to concede this putt. Care to join them? And from there, not a bad result. All right, let's do it. This to save par. Oh my. 2 skins for him if he sinks this. And if you'd like, you could concede this putt as well. One of your other competitors has just voted to concede. And at this point in the match, we have a tie for the most skins. Okay, we've got a par 4 ahead of us on the 7th. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Great swing. Ooh, this could be trouble. Needs to hold on to the fairway. All right, this one just barely snuck into that light rough. And here's our second shot on the 7th. Nice. That was the club. Ooh, that chip almost dropped for them. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. And you need this putt if you want to tie your opponent here. Oh! And 4 skins on the board for our leader after this one. And the 8th hole is a par 3. Going with the hybrid. Okay, let's see what you do here. And here's a look at their hybrid. Second shot here on hole number 8. Oh my gosh, almost dunked it. That almost went. And this putt will get him 1 skin. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh, it's going right by. Okay, come on now. This to save your par. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. Well, this one's on a line. Continuing on its line. Oh, and somehow it doesn't go. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. And sinking this next putt will be for his par. And it drops, and he's won this hole. And after that one, our leader is sitting on the board with 5 skins. And now we have a par 5 ahead on this 9th hole. And as we tee off here, your opponent is on a little bit of a tear. Let's see if we can break that up. Well, that'll work for you. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. Unlucky. All right, here's his second shot. Not an amazing swing. And they set this one up about 250 yards out. Okay, hitting this one from the rough. Oh my, that almost dropped. Well, let's see how he does here from the green side bunker. Oh my goodness, that almost dropped. Oh, they almost got that one to go. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. All right, nicely done, and let's see what else could happen on this hole. All right, if he can get this one to go, the hole will be carried and we'll all be able to compete for that final skin in a playoff. Okay, one of the others has voted to concede this putt. And our winner is walking away with 5 skins at the end of this one. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Today we are playing skins golf, and what that means is that the lowest score on each hole, not only do they win the hole, but they win a skin. Each hole is worth one skin. If there's a tie, that skin gets carried over to the next hole. So you can see how this can get quite dramatic if you get a whole bunch of skins stacked up. Things can really get cooking. Let's get this going. Little less than pure on that swing. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Well, that was never going to be good. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. They've gone with the 7-iron. You might need a club or two extra from here. This is really deep. And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Here's your fourth shot. Nice tempo on that chip, just nice and easy. Well done. And this putt for his skin. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. One of your other competitors has voted to concede this putt. Care to join them? And this one's about 10 feet out. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Ooh, right by. And he'll get a skin if he drops this. And after that one skin on the board for our leader. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Well, that's too bad. And second shot here on the second hole. I think you might be coming up a bit short from the rough here. And from the long stuff to the also long stuff. And they set this one up from around 200 yards. This approach is heading left. Yeah, this is deep, deep into this rough. This is like a hack and hope situation. I don't think you're going to make it here out of the rough. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Just in the green side rough here. Nice chip. And they are looking to get a birdie with this putt here. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, almost. He's got 15 feet to the cup. Looks like a right to left break. And this putt will get him one skin. I think this one will go left to right. All right, let's sink this, grab the bogey, and move on. Nicely done. Let's see what the others do here. One of your other opponents has voted to concede this putt. You could join them if you want. And there we go. And now let's take a look at the standings in this skins match thus far. And this one's a par 4 here on the third. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. And from the bunker. I think you might be coming up short out of the sand here. Well, you're living on the beach these days. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Looks like this one's heading for the green. This one's looking good. They were all over it there. Okay, and from the green side bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Oh! Oh yeah, that'll do just fine from there. Great work. This next putt will be for his birdie. And as that skin gets added to the pot for the next hole, let's see what everybody has currently. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. See you later to that ball. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. That isn't too good, is it? Oh, looking good off the tee. This shot's about 80 yards out. Careful of this one. Fairway bunker. Not sure what's going to happen here. And looking short from the sand on this one. Would it help if I said that I do that all the time? All right, this is his second. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Good job out of the sand. Well done. And if he sinks this, he'll get 3 skins. I think this is going to go right to left. One of the other players has voted to concede this next putt. Care to join him? And he gets it to drop, and that'll be for birdie. 4 skins on the board for our leader after that one. And the 5th hole is a par 3. Let's go. We're going with the 5 iron here. Well, let's see what you got. Oh, that'll do. Here's a look at their 5 iron. Oop, that one went OB. All right, from here they have about 205 to the pin. Looks like this one's going left. "13 feet for his putt here. I think this one's breaking to the left. All right, just letting you know, one of your other opponents has voted to concede this putt. Well, you need to sink this one if you want to carry the hole. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Oh. And after that one, our leader is on the board with 5 skins. All right, here we go. Par 5, 6th hole. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Okay, hitting into an elevated green here. I don't think we're on the fairway this time. And as he sets up, he's looking at around 225 yards to the pin. Here is their 5-wood. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Well, they've got the potential for an eagle with this putt. And no buy-in from your competitors here. The putt will not be conceded. And it drops. All right, he's setting this one up. Quite a long putt. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Well, looks like the others want this putt to continue, so that won't be conceded. And after that one, our leader has 5 skins on the board. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. Bunker coming up. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Well, that one wasn't super solid contact. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. Second shot here on the 7th. Oh, is this going to go? Okay, he's got 17 feet to the cup from here. I think this one's going left to right. Ooh. Okay, this one for their bogey. I think this one's breaking to the left. And one of the other competitors out there has just voted to concede the putt. He's got about a 3-footer here. Just drop this putt to carry the hole. And nothing much to talk about on that hole. No scores changing. We're just going to carry over to the next hole. Okay, par 4 for the 8th. Okay, give this a smash. Looks like we're heading to the fairway here. And from here, they have about 185 yards to go. Seven iron on display here. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And this one's around 175 yards out. This might find some rough. Okay, from the green side rough. Well judged on that one. Okay, he's in the green side rough here. Ooh, he almost got that to go. They almost got the chip to go. And if he sinks this, it's for 2 skins. This one's going a bit to the right. Okay, one of the others has voted to concede the putt. You could join them if you like. And this one will be for their bogey. And if you'd like, you could join your competitor who has just voted to concede. He's got 3 feet to go. And since we have the tie on that hole, we're going to carry the skin over. 3 skins up for grabs next hole. And now the 9th, it's a par 4. Oh yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. Okay, we're setting up here well above the green. We might need a bit less club. This might be heading to a not great place. And that approach was a bit wayward. Oh, might not even get to the green. And this shot's about 175 yards out. And 3 skins for him if he sinks this putt. I think this one's going left to right. Ouch, right by the hole. If you sink this, you could save par. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. A bit too much power into that putt. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. And they've got this for the par. And it looks like it's just you wanted to concede that putt. And you didn't manage to get the win out there today, but that doesn't really matter, does it? You had some fun, played some golf. No, you weren't working. And that's gonna do it for us here today. Thank you so much for the round of golf. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. Today, we are just going to take a look around the front nine of this course. Hope you have a wonderful round on the course today. This one's heading for the bunker, I think. All right, time to get on out of this dirty old bunker. Okay, we're leaving that sand behind us in a distant past. Let's grab the putter. Okay, let's get this ball in the hole. This to save par. Oh yeah, that'll do. And you're at even par currently. And we're teeing up on hole number 2. Oh, get out of there. Well, this is kind of gross. Got a mulchy lie here. Be careful. And you might not have enough club from the rough. Okay, third shot. Great work. Nice approach on that one. All right, par putt. You are currently sitting right at even par. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. That couldn't be what you intended, but yeah, we'll deal with it. Second shot on the third. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Yep, that'll work from there. And we've got this much left to save par on this one. I think this starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Oh, I guess we're just gonna have to roll with the bogey here. All right, with the tap in. One over at the moment. And now we're teeing up on the 4th. This putt is daunting, to say the least. Hopefully we can this. Lining up for the 13-foot putt. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. Good stroke. Just one over at the moment. All right, ready to go here on the 5th hole. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. Ooh, careful there. You come in there like Seabiscuit. And 7 feet to the cup. One over par currently. Wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. I think we're going left here. Well, you can't hit them all. And here's our second shot on the 6th. Okay, that almost went down. And let's put this one in the cup for our par. Ooh, flying by the hole. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. And that'll drop. And right now you are 2 over par. Teeing off now on the 7th. Of course it had to go there, of all places. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. And I don't think you caught enough of the ball here out of the rough. Oh, come on, that almost went. And here we have a 16-foot putt. It was going pretty hard to the left. Oh, that would have been good to have that one drop. And that's for back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately. And right now you are sitting at 3 over par. Okay, let's see what we can do here on the 8th hole. Whoops. Ooh, can we get a bounce to the right, please? Okay, as long as we're out of that bunker, that's all I care about. Good stuff. All right, this exceeds the limit of my mathematics estimation skills. I'll just say you're extremely far from the cup. Putt's about 5 feet. Oh, missed the par. There's almost nothing left of this one. And that's 4 over for you. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. No good. Don't get down on yourself. Coming off a string of 3 bogeys in a row, but I think we can turn things around here. And I think this is in the rough. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. And let's get out of this beach here. Okay, we're on the surface. Grab that putter. Okay, this left for bogey. And at the end of this round, you wound up at 5 over par. And that's going to do it for us today. Just flew by. Thanks again for playing, and we'll see you soon. Hello there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. My name's John McCarthy. It looks like we have a par 4 on the menu as we begin our day. All right, let's launch this ball into the fairway and take it from there. And this shot is around 170 yards away. And we're going right of the pin. I'll take that. Okay, and this one to save the hole. And after that one, even par is your score. Blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. All right, we're getting there. We're almost to the green. Let's do this. This one's way out to the right. Let's watch it turn. And to save par. And that'll do. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. Now we will tee up on the third hole. There's something off on that swing. I just can't figure out what. Setting up here from the deep stuff. Okay, back in the fairway. Great stuff. And this is a tough call. Not sure where this will go. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. This one might be coming up short from the rough. Here's a 14-foot putt. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left. Well played. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. The wind's blowing out there, right to left. Nice shot. And second shot here on the fourth. Oh, your approach is heading left. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Come on, go in your hole. Oh my, that was a fantastic shot. Okay, you are at 2 over par. Teeing it up on the 5th. Looks like this one's pretty safe. Okay, that green is well below us, so we might need a little less club. And your approach is heading right at the pin. Okay, here's our third shot. And for the par. Oh man, hopefully the comeback isn't too bad for you. This one's a 3-foot putt. And that putt will drop. And currently sitting at 3 over par. Got a left to right breeze on this hole. That'll work. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. Here we go, birdie putt. That putt's just going to fly right by the hole, I guess. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. And you're 3 over at the moment. We are on the 7th hole. Let's see what we can do. Come on, give us a kick to the left. Well, that'll do for now. This one's 19 feet out. This one's looking decent. Still on track. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. All right, 2 over par at the moment. The 8th hole laid out right in front of us here. Let's see what we can do. And this is around the 245-yard mark. Might come up short here. Needs to roll, but if it does, this might nestle up nicely. That was good stuff. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. That was nice. Back-to-back birdies. And you're sitting at 1 over for the round. Wind is blowing left to right. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. Okay, this is looking to be about 225 from the pin. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Setting up here 10 feet from the cup. This one starts off pretty straight, then goes to the right. Bit long on that one. Okay, here's our bogey putt. And at the end of the day, you've wound up at 2 over par. And that's just about it for me. Thank you for taking me around the course today. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do it again soon.